For the Duncan mornings like these. You know how it goes down. I got you covered with music. I got you covered with information, inspiration. That's what I do. Plenty of information in the morning, 6 until 10. Hey, on a Monday, we got Money Mondays. We're talking about financial issues. Give you knowledge about your finances, how you handle business. For example, you could make $1 million, but if you're spending $1.2 million, you're broke. If you're spending the full $1 million, you're broke. Gotta learn how to, conserve, budget, put away some of that money, all that good things. So we talk financial issues. I'm not an expert in any of these, but I've got friends in the business, in the field, and I do the research, guys, and I can present it for you and to you. That's what I do every morning, 6 until 10. Then on a Tuesday, we talk about health issues, stuff that affects you, stuff that ails you when it comes to your health. And, we discuss those things. Again, I got plenty of friends that are doctors that can give me ideas and stuff. So I consult with them. And then I do my research and present it. On a Wednesday, relationship issues. We all got issues in our relationships. No matter how good it is, no matter how well you're providing, no matter how well, fellas, you laying the pipe, things happen in the relationship. So we talk about those issues. Then on a Thursday, we talk religion, religious matters. All right. Topic of discussion, for example, on the broadcast, you can check out my Instagram, my Facebook page, Philip Messiah Duncan, my personal Philip Duncan page. We spoke about toys and Christianity. Should a Christian be using toys? That was a topic we discussed yesterday. Yeah, we did on the broadcast. So you want to know, we mix it up, we have fun. Think about it, should Christian be using toys? What are your views? Tailored research. Well, check out the page. Go to Philip Messiah Duncan Instagram, Philip Duncan Facebook, and check it out. You'll see it there. All of what has been said. Alright, today, Friday, we talk about immigration concerns, and today we're talking about your social media imprint. The importance of why you have to be extremely careful what you say social media-wise. These days, especially if you're applying for U.S. visa, coming to live in the States, yes, it may come back to haunt you. All right? So, on the broadcast this morning, today's inspirational message, the greatest strength lies not in never failing, but in rising every time you do. Keep moving forward. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. All right? I'm going to talk about Rose Fish Fry later on, too, in a little bit. Wonderful Rose, she's doing this great charity event, and we'll talk about that for tomorrow over there at the Dumpling Cove. Again, inspirationally speaking, the greatest strength lies not in never failing, but in rising every time you do. Keep moving forward. Your breakthrough is closer than you possibly think. And that's a fact. Please, guys, check out philipduncanradio.com to get the station in its entirety. When I get off at 10 in the mornings, right, the station goes 24 hours. Great music all day. We mix it up. Soca, you got that. All right? Play soca this morning yet? We play reggae all day, soca. Here and there we throw in some dancehall, but, for the most part, it's a grown folks radio station. Alright, but then, we throw on some, on a Wednesday, slow music all damn day, hump day for the lovers. We're promoting baby making. We're promoting purity, love. You cuddle with your special, your cup. Cupping is important. Cuddling is important. You talk to each other. And, you have sex. Every day if possible. Twice on Sundays. Maybe even 3 times on a Sunday, for example. Days when it's raining. Who said when it rains, it's people have more sex? I don't know where they get that from. Or maybe it's just an island thing. But no. Wednesdays we promote a lot of sex. Yeah. So the music is rich. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, so here's the word of the day. Urbane. Urbane is the word of the day. It means notably polite or polished in manner. Alright? Your mannerism is polished and urbane. I've always known to be an urbane young man growing up. I was very polished, very manageable. They always say that guy Philip is a very manageable young man. To this day, people knew me from way back when. Would say he's an urbane gentleman. I could say my guy friend Mike, is an urbane kind of guy. Mullins is urbane. His mannerism is polite. Yeah. So there you go. The word urbane. That is the word of the day this morning here on the ultimate broadcast of the morning. Tropical Jamz at tropicaljamz.com. Big stories are getting covered in the news this morning. We mentioned some of those stories. Some facts that you should know, ladies and gentlemen. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system, not Mercury, despite being closer to the sun. Here's the science. Again, we're giving you information, and inspiring every morning. Venus happens to be the hottest planet in our solar system, not Mercury. However, just in case you didn't know that, Mercury is a lot closer to the sun, but Venus' thick temperature traps heat, causing surface temperature to soar above, you ready for this, guys? 860 degrees Fahrenheit. Seriously hot. Seriously hot up on the planet there. Mercury. I bet you didn't know that. Alright? Octopuses, right, have 3 hearts and blue blood. No, their blood is not red. True heart pumps blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body. Their blood is blue because it uses copper base, right, to carry oxygen. It's hemocyanin that carries their oxygen, unlike other iron-based hemoglobin, right, which happens to be red in human, for that matter. Hemoglobin, right? But the hemocyanin in a blue whale happens to be, octopus rather, happens to be blue. You didn't know these things. Factual stuff we were dropping every morning here on Tropical Jamz. Your color of the day, by the way, is Falu red. Falu red is the color. A deep, earthy red with rustic charm. Originated from Swedish paint made from iron oxide pigment. Carries rather warmth, historic, perfect for adding to bold yet grounded touch of any patel kind of thing that you're wearing. So there you have it. So here it is again. We're talking about applying for visa to the U.S. and what are the things that you're looking for these days. All right. Before we get into that, your thought this morning. I give you an inspirational message. I'm giving you a thought now. Every day offers a new page. What you write on it is up to you. Choose your words and your action with intention. Every damn day you get up, it's a brand new start, brand new plate, brand new slate. All right? What you write is up to you. So please, my brothers and sisters, I behoove you, family. I beseech you, family, to choose your words and actions with intention. From me to you this morning here on PhilipDuncanRadio.com, Tropical Jamz Radio. So, you're applying for visa. Here are some cons and pros as far as the new rules when it comes to your social media handle. They want to know, right, about you. So here's a pro. Enhanced vetting, curb security for the most part. Yeah, you could agree with that to some extent. It improves identity verification. Yeah, you could have agreed there. It may deter threats, all right? But here's the con side of that. It suppresses free expression and prompt censorship, a fact. Massive invasion of privacy with indefinite data retention. So here it is, they're invading your privacy and they're keeping these data indefinitely. Discriminatory impact on political and social activists. So if you're big politically, you know your ass is grass. Could undermine U.S. global educational competitiveness. As I mentioned before, we take a lot of people from other countries, for example, India, China, and as a result, based on one's political views or the country's stand on a particular political issue, they may not admit you to come to the US of A. That's the bad part of it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the new policy requiring your visa applicant to submit social media handle for the last 5 years, started back in 2019. All right, today's trivia question again. What is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature? Have an answer for me? Please get at me with an answer. Tap into my Instagram, Philip Messiah Duncan, Facebook, Philip Messiah Duncan, or plain old Philip Duncan on Facebook. Today's wonderful letter is a good one. High school reunion goes great. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. On this one, you're going to love it. Today's letter reads, Bless up Philip the Messiah. In high school, I was that guy. The jock who ran the 100 and 200 meter, played football. And I'm assuming this is, the English version, European football, soccer. The Americans switch the damn thing up. I never get it. Hand stuff here, they call it football. But I'm thinking about this more European, more Caribbean, yeah. So it's football. And honestly, I had my ways with the girls back in high school, Philip. I was one of the most popular kid around. My family wasn't rich, but we weren't struggling either. Academically, I was near the top of my class. Some kids thought I was a show-off, others thought I was cool. Me? I honestly didn't care one iota. I didn't give a damn what they think or say. Even a couple of the teachers did not like me. And they made it clear. But I knew how to handle them. I studied hard in their classes, knowing that they would grade me tougher than the rest. As a result, I aced the damn class. I'm just reading it as he wrote. I omitted some of the things. My dad traveled to the States and always sent things back home for me. So I was always fly. But above all, I was generous to those less fortunate. That was just my God-given nature, Philip. There was this girl in my class. Her name was Sandra. She was smart and beautiful. Every guy wanted to bag her. Every guy, even some of the damn male teachers, made it known how they felt about her. But in the end, she chose me. Everyone thought we would get married, but after graduation, we lost touch. I migrated to the States and she moved on. And life moved on, rather. Yet years later, at our 13 years high school reunion, I saw Sandra again, Philip, for the first time. She was even more beautiful than before. That night, yes, Rose, that night, we talked, we danced, we laughed, we ate, and we do the F thing. We made love. Yeah. It was like time had folded into itself, bringing us back to where we'd all started. But that night was just the beginning. After the reunion, Sandra and I spent the next few days inseparable, together, laughing, reminiscing, and rediscovering how much we both grew. Even every moment felt electric. Like the universe was giving us a second shot at something unforgettable. I love this letter. I love this letter. When it was time for me to fly back to the States, it hits hard. The airport goodbye was bittersweet. But this time, we didn't let go easily. We promised each other we'll see where this spark could go. So no matter the distance, as my plane took off, my heart was pounding. And not just nostalgia, but with hope and excitement for what might come next. Because sometimes life brings us full circle, not for closure, but for a brand new beginning. And as the city light faded beneath me, I knew the real fireworks were just getting started. That's the damn letter of the day. I love it. I mean, there are many letters that we've gotten here, but this one hits home. This one is a nice one. This one is a very good letter. Thanks to the person. He didn't give his name, but he did blast out Sandra. Sandra, good morning to you. I'm hoping you're listening. So Rose, here's another Rose. She's doing a wonderful deed. It's a it's a Friendship Foundation charity event. Rose's Friendship Foundation charity. And it's a fish fry. It happens tomorrow evening. As a matter of fact, all damn day this goes on. It's not even tomorrow, all day. It goes over there at the Dumpling Cove. 1530 East to 22nd Street in the Bronx. And can't miss it. Tickets are $35 for a worthwhile cause. I've been maybe 4 times. She's been doing it for some times now. And every year it's gotten better. It poured one year I was there. Poured. Buckets. but people are still having a good time. People are still coming out to support Rose. Rose is one of those lovable person, wonderful sister, great soul, great personality, just a great smile, all around stand-up woman. So, I think more likely I'm gonna go, me and the fellas, we're not thinking, we're gonna roll out tomorrow and support. We buy a bunch of ticket. We can only eat 2 meals and have a few drinks and get back in the car and drive home. So sometimes, you got a ticket, no, I hear. Person pulled up and, just end up giving a couple extra tickets away. That's how it is. But yeah, we're going to check it out tomorrow again. It's a worthwhile occasion. If you're looking to do something tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, it's a nice day. What's the weather like tomorrow, Rose? It's going to be nice out there? I don't know. Today's a beautiful, nice and overcast day here. The New England region is looking like that. Nice day. Temperatures should be in the 70s as it were yesterday. The 90s are out the door. But what's funny though, guys? I must tell you, for me, I love the heat. I'm not complaining never and ever at all. I like 110, 20, whatever. Plenty of water, and plenty of water. No soda at all. Except if you have a pizza. For me, that's just how I roll. Alright, so again, Rose, we'll see you tomorrow. The Dumpling Cove. Claret, what's good morning to you? Owner over there. Great people. What do we do now, Spank? Spank is my producer here. Alright, the scripture of the day. We'll look at the scripture of the day. This morning comes to us from Psalm 16, verse 1. Preserve me, O God, for indeed do I put my trust. Preserve me, O God, for indeed do I put my trust. That is the scripture of the day for you this morning. And guys, I want to thank you so much. A little bit to the top of the hour, Rose. Check out the Instagram, Philip Messiah Duncan page. Facebook, Philip Messiah Duncan. All the things we talk about here on the broadcast is there. Every day. Give you views and comments. On the weekends, we just do postings. No on-air live thing on the weekends. When I get out of here now, the station continues. So it's still music all day. Great music as always. Great mix, great variety. That's how we do it. Tropical Jamz. I'll be back with you first thing Monday morning. Have yourself a fabulous weekend, guys. Enjoy it. Stay blessed in whatever you do. Keep God first. Remember, if you're looking to do something for someone, do it from the depths and the core of your hearts. Don't you ever look down on anyone. You never know when you may just be down looking up, needing someone to pull your ass up. So remember, if someone is down and you can do something for them, do it, all right? Please remember that. Always help wherever possible. You never know when you may just be in need of help. Don't snub your nose. Like, I dated a sister once. I gotta share this. And every time I think about snubbing nose, beauty as can be. Straight model quality. But her ass was so damn snubby. Her nose was in the air. I used to tell her about herself too. She said, you talk to me. No man ever talked to me like that. She was so snotty too. She looked down on people. And you know the reason why. This is a great, smart woman. Made a lot of money. Any man would want to spend the rest of his life with her. But why I didn't continue the relationship with this girl, for real, I remember when I first started dating, I was there one night and I'm about to go to bed. I didn't think I banged her. I didn't think I blowed her back yet, but that's going to happen. So I said to her, you have a Bible? She said, no. I said, you don't have a Bible in the house? She said, no, I don't have a Bible. I saw the devil in her that night. I had to get her a Bible. I bought her a Bible. I did. I bought a Bible for her. And I'll read it when I get there. And the Bible will sit there. If I don't go by the house, the dust will be on the damn Bible. And then one day I saw she had stuff stacked up on the Bible. I said, don't you deface the Bible, woman. You got to keep the Bible free and clear of clutter. This is a holy, sacred book. Eventually, I hope she got it. And then, when she wanted me to get married to her, and she said, oh, you're going to marry me years later. I said, I go to church on Sundays. I may not go every Sunday, because I'm in the entertainment field, right? So I might party. I even get up some mornings when I'm tired. I still go to church. I might reach late. My mom will be yelling at me. But I get there, I get the message. Because, Pentecostal church, the pastor be talking. They have announcement from here for like an hour of announcement. Church this, the church decorum, the church fund, pastors, collection played, pastor's birthday played, pastor's wife, pinky toe reunion, a lot of stuff they talk about in Pentecostal church, alright? So I don't want to hear all of that. I want to get to the message. And I'll do my tithing and my offering. So I know by 1 o'clock, that's when. So I show up at about 1 o'clock. And that's right about time, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, they'll do the damn offering. Well, I'm not cursing the church, but no, they'll do the offering, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, after that, they'll make a few more announcements, and then the main moment of attraction, the pastor will do his preaching. And we're out of there. And I'm looking at the clock by then because you're trying to fast on a Sunday. You know what I mean? You may have some drinks the night before. Your guts growling in the church. You know what I'm saying, guys. And pastor's going on just after 2 o'clock. And sometimes the guy go up until 3 o'clock. And then they want to come back for 7 o'clock service. Only Pentecostal church does that shit thing. Never. I ain't doing that. A couple of times I pleased my mom. I went home and I come back and copper and go. And they may have in a special function, whatever. But yeah. So back to this woman in question. So she said to me, you're gonna marry. I'm like, all right, let's start marriage. But then I said, but you're not godlike. I told her, I said, look, one of the deal breakers is that you're not godlike. And for all the years I've been with you, you're just not godlike. And I've given you the Bible. I've never seen you read it. Oh, I read it when you're not here. I prayed with her. I have prayed with her several times. I said, let's pray. Kneel down and you pray as a couple should. But she never initiated praying. Never once in the years I spent with her. And I was with her for a while, 10 years. And then I just told her, I said, look, it's not going to work. Your ass is getting older. You want to get married. I'm not going to marry you. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Find somebody who wants to marry you. Because I won't be the guy. So then I said to her, you've never been to church with me once. Sure. Then she started asking me to go to church. Then I just don't believe she was sincere about God. You know what I mean? I just didn't, no. Her sincerity wasn't there. So I called it off respectfully, very tactfully. Yeah, that was it. I was out the door. And to this day, last I heard, she still haven't got married. Still looking fly. But she's growing. I told her, once I was mad at her, I said to her, you're going to end up with just cats in your damn house. Just cats in yourself. Just all cats in the house. No man in the house because you're so snobby. So what do you say? I said, yep. You're going to die a boring life all by your lonesome self. Because I don't curse. Man will be cursing women out and calling them names and getting them. Nah. I just think you're going to die a very lonely life. So what do you mean? I said, yeah, because you're too snobby. Die with a cat. A bunch of cats. I might even buy you some damn cats. I'll buy you some cats. I didn't buy them the cats, but it is what it is. Keep God first in all you do, and then I end up finding me a wife who will just love God, man. God is beautiful. God is great all the time. Yay. All right, let's turn this puppy up. I'm about to walk out the door after 10 o'clock. Have yourself a great weekend, Rose, and everybody else. Back with you first thing Monday morning. Hey, tonight I might be talking to... Yeah. Reggae artist I might be having a conversation tonight, all right? Anthony B. So stick around 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. It may just go down. Have yourself a fabulous Friday. The Messiah's about to blaze. I'm going to leave you with some disco music, all right? I feel like partying, man. This Friday. Weather's nice. I feel good. I'm in a great space. I got a lot of God in me this morning, Rose. We're doing it. Turn it up, baby. Live and proud, y'all. It's the Messiah on the radio. Every morning, 6 to 10 a.m. I do it like this. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, Rose, we say, call me, Rose. Call me. I'm going to get off live and you call me. Let's talk. Blessings. Bye.